When beaten at home by Östersund, Arsenal still won the tie, and they might have lost twice in 5 days to Manchester City, but nearly everybody does. On the south coast, however, there would be no solace by the sea for Arsene Wenger, as his team slugged a defeat for the 4th game in a row for the first time since 2002. Lose in Milan on Thursday, and it will be Arsenal's worst losing sequence for nearly 41 years. Brighton 4-4-1-1, Ryan 7, Charlotte 7, Bruno 69 minutes. 6, Duffy 7.5, Dunk 8, Bong 6, Sykert 7, March 77, Steven 7.5, Proper 6.5, Izquierdo 6.5, Gross 7, Kyle 86, Murray 7, subs not used, Uloa. Goldson, Locadia, Cole goal scorers, Dunk 7, Murray 26 booked, Stevens, Charlotte. Murray manager, Chris Hutton 7, Arsenal 4-2-3-1, Sek 5.5, Chambers 5, Bellerin 83, Koscielny 4, Mustafi 5. Kolasinac 4.5, Wilshere 6, XHAKE 6, Mkhitaryan 5.5, Kivia 83, Ozil 5, Iwobi 5, Welbeck 74, 5, Aubameyang 5, subs not used, Ospina. Holding, Maitland-Niles, Almany goal scorers, Aubameyang 43 booked, Kolasinac, Wilshere. XHAKE manager, Arsene Wenger 5, referee, Stuart Atwell attendance 30,620. The statistics do not get any easier to digest. Beyond the statistics is the sour mood in the stand, with a Wenger out banner in the away end and a brief chorus of dissent from the fans. Brighton are a strong unit in splendid form, improving and developing into a strong Premier League outfit. This was, however, all about Wenger and the inability of his side to respond to a week of criticism and recrimination which followed the feeble surrender in the Carabao Cup final. Belatedly, there was something resembling fighting spirit once Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored 2 minutes before half-time. Arsenal returned for the second half and dominated, but the hole of their own making was simply too deep. Roared on by a boisterous home crowd, Brighton were 2 up inside half an hour with goals from Lewis Dunk and Glenn Murray. And there might easily have been more. The worst performance, Moyes apologizes after West Ham defeat. It was rock and roll. Kovac reacts to victory on West Ham. Man City. Pep Guardiola reacts to victory against Arsenal. Deontay Wilder Quinto Prove is the most dangerous man in Division L. and Part defend Chris Brunt's dressing room. Run Tyson Fury trained by carrying log uphill on morning run. Wenger, Arsenal in difficult patch and lacked confidence. I'm not happy. I don't like to lose. Rafa Benitez reaction. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp reacts to victory against Newcastle. What a fight. People ecstatic after terrific Wilder vs Ortiz match. Welcoming reception for England's cricket team at Dunedin. Footage of Fiorentina captain training with his team members. Wenger tried to blame fatigue due to the fixtures schedule, but confidence had been shattered to the point where they collapsed as soon as they were asked to defend. Brighton sprang out of defense on a counter-attack, forced a corner and took the lead in the 7th minute. Tate later shouldered the blame, having decided to venture from his line and challenge Shane Duffy in the air in an attempt to punch clear. Sek nearly pushed the ball down for Dunk, who gleefully swept the chance into an open net on the half volley. The goal unleashed a wave of Brighton chances. Arsenal, in fact, threatened to sink without trace, unable to get a grip on the game. Sek went some way towards making amends with a save to thwart Pascal Gross and Anthony Sykert. Shkodran Mustafi blocked a shot from Jose Izquierdo. Dunk and Duffy both missed the target from corners before Murray made it 2-0. Following another example of Arsenal's jitters, Laurent Koscielny's distribution from the back was poor. Not for the only time in the game, and Gross delivered from the right. Murray drifted away from his marker to thump a powerful header past Sek for his 8th goal in 10 games since the turn of the year. Arsenal wobbled again, seemingly unsure how to respond, and more discontent rumbled in the away end. Sead Kolasinac was shown a yellow card for dissent, and Jack Wilshere for an awful late tackle on Sykert. Mesut Ozil drove a ball past Ezequiel Charlotte and sent it crashing into the advertising boards as the Brighton fullback waited to take a throw-in. Ozil trudged around with his head down. On the radio, BBC analyst David Pleat suggested he should go home if he didn't want to be there. But the German was not the only one guilty of giving off appalling vibes. Up front, Aubameyang shook his head and threw down his arms as passes from teammates failed to find him. Although it was Aubameyang who gave Arsenal hope with a goal 2 minutes before the interval. His second in 5 games since signing from Borussia Dortmund, stepped in from close range from a pass by Granit Xhaka. Costly headed against post from Henrik Mkhitaryan. The visitors finally engaged and they came out to perform with much greater purpose after the interval. Mkhitaryan and battle-tested goalkeeper Matt Ryan and their frenzied scrambles ensued as the home team protected their lead. Tempers erupted when Kolasinac turned his back in a contest for a bouncing ball and slammed a shoulder into Shalotto. Brighton players were furious. Skycared and Shalotto tormented Kolasinac throughout the game, and there seemed to be a hint of retribution about this challenge. Shalotto was not seriously injured but unable to continue, and somehow Kolasinac escaped a second yellow card. The home team thought they had the third goal to make it safe when Murray tapped in from close range, but his Porto had strayed narrowly offside as he created the opening. 7 minutes of stoppage time sent a shiver of apprehension around the Amex Stadium, but there would be no further alarms and the home fans went off to celebrate a famous win. Arsenal were left to swallow another defeat. They have won only 4 of 15 games since New Year's Eve. They have lost 8 of 15 away from home in the Premier League, and everything hinges on a trip to Milan.